So I'm Beth Zimmerman. I'm the Care Coordination Director. And in the Care Coordination Office, what we do is we meet with every resident of our shelter every week. The first thing that we do the very first time that we meet with them is just try to hear their story. But what we really try to do is talk to the individual about casting a vision for what their future could look like, which is a difficult thing for many of our residents because they don't think that far down the line. But that's what we want them to do. We don't want them to think just about where is the next meal coming from, or where am I going to sleep tonight, or things like that, which of course are important, but we want them to be able to see a vision of themselves doing something different. The number of people who have sat across the desk from me, and when I say, so what's your big goal? I'm trying to get on disability. What I always try to talk to them about is that the amount of money that most people get when they're on disability is not enough money to support yourself. The amount of money that they get monthly, if you divided that by 40 hours a week, like a 40-hour work week, it's less than $5 an hour. And then I'll ask them, would you work? Would you do a job where they were going to pay you $5 an hour? And they say, definitely not. And then I tell them, well, that's what the government says you're worth. But it's okay because I'll have food stamps and I'll have a government phone, so I won't have to do that. And they start rattling off all of the things that they know that they can get access to through the government. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy you opportunities. And that's why you need to be saving your money. Well, if you are dependent upon the government, you don't have those kinds of options anymore. The government says you have this much money. The government says you can live in this housing. It just robs you of the choices and the opportunities that you should have if you're caring for yourself. Not every person is suited for every job, so there may be a lot of jobs that you aren't capable of doing based on your physical or mental disability, but that doesn't mean you're not capable of doing something. And it's just a matter of finding what that thing is. If I get up every day and I do nothing but wander the streets and, figure out where to go for lunch or where to go get dinner, I just think that it has to impact your view of yourself. And personally speaking, I've had a couple times in my life where we've made a move and I've chosen to take some time off work before I go back to work. And always at the end of that period, I find myself in this slump because I'm not doing anything. I know that I intend to go back to work, but still I'm at home and I'm not contributing the way I'm used to contributing, and it impacts me mentally. And so I feel certain that for folks who don't have that as part of their life, that has to be a key component to how they feel about themselves, about their value and their worth.